This is how you upload photos for the Shutterbee project in iNaturalist. First, this video relies on the assumption that you have your phone camera set so that it records the time, date, and location. If not, we do provide some workarounds, but we recommend you enable this. Information on how to enable this can be found on our website. First, you want to navigate to the iNaturalist app. When you open it, it will take you to your observations page. To add an observation, click on the Observe button on the bottom. This will open up this menu. Click on the camera roll option. This will show you the most recent photos you have taken. If you have them stored in a different album, click on the Albums button to locate them. As I open up my camera roll, you can see pictures of hands. Taking pictures of your hand between bees you see will make it easier to separate out the photos later. Each different bee you take pictures of will have its own observation. So if you have multiple photos of one bee, you want them all to be included in that one observation. Click on the first photo to select it. You should see the photo darken slightly and have a blue check mark inside a circle once you have selected the photo. Continue on to the next photo you want to upload and click on that one as well. Again, it should darken and the encircled blue check mark should show up. You can select up to 4 photos this way. To deselect a photo, click on the photo and you should see it lighten up and the encircled check mark go away. After you have located all the pictures you want to upload, click the green Add button on the top right of the screen. This will take you to a screen that looks like this. If you need to select more photos than the original 4 you selected, click on this square with a plus sign. This should take you back to your camera roll and you can select up to 4 more photos this way. Now, Nina Fogel will walk you through what to do after you have selected your photos.
First, you want to click the What Did You See button. This is where you're going to enter what you took photos of. This will take you to a new screen. You will see iNaturalist gives you suggestions for what it thinks the species is. Sometimes these are accurate and sometimes they're not. In this case, the app correctly identified it to bee, so I'm going to click on bee. If you happen to know what type of bee it is, you can type it into the search box. For example, in this case, I could have typed in Andrina. If you don't know it was a bee, you can just type insect. It's okay if you don't know or if you make a mistake. The initial identification, even if it's just an insect, will let the iNaturalist community know it's the insect you want identified, not the plant. Sometimes this can be confusing, depending on what the photo looks like. Once you typed in what it is, tap on the correct hit and it will bring you back to the previous screen. Next, you'll see the date and time. You can click on these if they are wrong and manually correct them. After that, it's location. The location will automatically generate based on where you took the photo. If it's wrong for whatever reason or missing, you can tap on it and a map will open up. You can use your finger to drag the crosshairs to the correct spot. When you're done, click the Save on the top right to bring you back to the main page. Next is geoprivacy. The default is open, which means everyone will see the photo tagged to your exact location. If you are concerned about privacy, you can click on the field and switch it to obscured. This will select a random point in your vicinity and assign the picture there. We ask that you don't use the private setting. Now the notes section. This is the most important part of the whole video. The reason we have this notes section is there are a lot of photos of bees in iNaturalist. However, for our project, we only want to analyze photos of bees that were taken following the Shutterbee protocol. So we're going to have you type in 3 things in the notes section. First, type SBEE. This is short for Shutterbee, and it's your acknowledgement that these photos were taken following the protocol. Next, put a comma, followed by the amount of time you took photos in your yard. For most people, this will be 30 for 30 minutes, but if you had to do it for less for whatever reason or decided to go longer, the time may differ. Lastly, if you know the name of the plant the bee was on, we would like that information. If you don't know, you can leave it blank. So in this case, I tapped on the photo again to look at it, then click the Done button to get back. Based on what I know, this looks like a crab tree, so that's what I will type in. You can also put the name of the family or the scientific name of the species if you know that. But if you don't know the name of the plant, you can just leave it blank after the time. Just to recap, the notes section will contain SBEE, then a comma, then the time, followed by another comma, and then the plant if you know what it is. And that's it. When you're done with everything, you can click the Share button at the bottom of the screen and it will take you to your main page. It will take a little bit to load, but after it's done, you can click on the observation. If you need to make any edits, you can click on the Edit button up top and then tap the field you want to change. You can scroll to the bottom to delete the observation if needed. Press the Done button when finished. Now your sighting will be there for other users to ID. It will automatically be added to the Shutterbee project. If you have more than one sighting, click the back arrow on the top left. This will bring you to the main screen where you can click the camera symbol and add the next observation. We hope this video was helpful. On our website, we have how-to guides for getting your phone to record location, how to use the desktop version of iNaturalist, and tips for taking better photos of fast-flying insects. Thanks for watching.